If you see this symptom on your crankset, it means you pushed it too far. Here's how to check it. Put the chain on the large chainring and pull it to the side. If you can pull it far away, almost to the end of the teeth, and you can see the chain moving on the whole chainring, it means we've got a problem. And this chain is new, so if the chain is not worn, you have the problem on the chainring side, and that means we are replacing the chainrings. How to do it? First, undo all the bolts. Usually they are made of two parts, the bolt and the nut on the other side. If the nut with the thread is turning with the bolt, you need to hold it. Sometimes you need a special chainring tool, or in this case, just the Allen key. Now it's going beautifully, and as you can see, these bolts are holding at the same time the small and the big chainring. In order to speed up the process, you can use the electrical drill or screwdriver. And now we're ready for some magic. Why magic? You see, the larger chainring is easy to remove. And here's the pin that should be behind the crank arm. Now with the smaller one, usually you don't need to remove the crankset from the bottom bracket, but you need to figure out how to actually put it through the spider, and off it goes. Here's also a little tooth that indicates the crank arm area. The next question is how to buy the correct chain rings. 5034T, that's the number of teeth. 34 smaller chain ring and 50 the larger one. And then we have 5 bolts mounting and the 110 millimeters bolt circle diameter. And that's what I bought. I have the 110 BCD and the correct number of the teeth. Now, some chain rings will not be compatible with your spider, so I'm checking right after purchasing it. Okay, the small one is great, and the bigger one also fits exactly, so it should be nice on my chain ring. And this is the thread for the pin. Now it's time for cleaning the bolts and the spider on the crank arm. If everything is clean and you use the thread lock for these threads, your crankset will be silent. So that's what we do. Now the small and the big chainring, they fit. Oof, that's nice. And now I'm putting all the bolts in place, but I'm not threading them in with all the power just yet, making sure that everything is in place. And then I do it by hand at the end. It looks beautiful now, and how it shifts? Flawlessly. Beautiful. My client will be happy as I am.